this lecture we will learn about abstraction, abstract classes, abstract methods, and then we will discuss why we need the abstraction. So first we will discuss how we can achieve the abstraction in Python. So basically abstract class is a class which have the abstract method, and the abstract methods are those methods which have no implementation, which can later be implemented in another class. So basically the methods without implementation is the abstract method. So like other languages, we cannot achieve the abstraction simply in Python. To achieve the implementation, we have to use the ABC module, which can be used from ABC import ABC, which means abstract class and then abstract method. So let's say we have a class which is shape, and we have to make it abstract. So we have to pass the ABC inside the parentheses, which confirms that now it is an abstract class. And also we have to use a decorator to make the method abstract. So @abstract method. So this is the decorator which confirms that yes, this method is an abstract. So we can make this, we can pass this method without implementation and we can move forward successfully. So yeah, now let's make the function, because we are assuming that we are going to have different shapes, and obviously the shape will have some side. So this is the blueprint class, the basic class which will allow us to inherit the subclasses. So in this class we don't know that what type of shape we have, because this is just a base class. So we don't know what type of how many sides we have right now. So we don't want to add something here definitely, because if I write 3, 4 or 5, that doesn't make sense, because we don't know what shape we have right now. So this method I would like to use later in other class, which specifically tells me that what type of shape that is, and according to that shape I can tell, yes, we have a triangle, so it has 3 sides. But now I can't tell that how many sides we have. So basically abstract class provide a partial set of default implementations of methods in a class, and since they are incomplete, they can be instantiated and used as a stand. But they can be subclass to add the missing details in a way that's specific to that particular implementation. So without abstract class, you would have to provide dummy implementations of the method you intend to override. Let's say I just write print 3 sides, but it doesn't make sense. So which could be done like this, but then there would be the risk of forgetting to implement one of them. So having some methods remain entirely abstract ensures that the implementation have to fill in the gaps or continue to be abstract themselves and force their descendants to do so. So let's make it abstract, and let's just write the pass. So and make another class. Let's say we have triangle and inherit it from the parent class shape. Yeah, so here we will override the method sides. We don't have to write the decorator abstract method, because we are not going to make it abstract, because we are going to write some implementation here. So print, yeah, abstract methods can have the implementation. It's not necessary that abstract methods have to be empty, but yeah, the best ritual is to keep the abstract method empty. I have 3 sides, and another method class, let's say pentagon shape, and override it again. How many sides in pentagon? Yeah, 5 sides. Great. So let's make another class hexagon Okay, so we can add as many shapes as much we want, and we can keep overriding the method in different classes according to that class, that how much sides that shape possess. So let's make the driver code and make the object for triangle. Yeah, and r dot sides. So definitely it will give us the three sides, and then for the pentagon and p dot sides. Yeah, so basically it tells us that this is the base class, and if it it is not abstract method, then we obviously we have to pass some dummy information, which is not a good practice. It is not something that language couldn't live without, but it is very useful. You will discover that just how useful as you become more proficient in Python and OOP design. So in abstraction, there are some points we need to remember, that in abstract class can contain both the method normal and abstract method. For example, we can have another method which does not need to be necessarily the abstract method info, and we can simply print, yeah, this is base class. So, and the another property is that an abstract cannot be instantiated. We cannot create objects for the abstract class. Yeah, so let's just remove it, and let me show that if we make the class, if we make an object for the shape class and s dot sides. So let me run this program, and it give the error because can't instantiate the abstract class shape with the abstract method sides. And if we make the methods like we did before, it still will not allow us to make allow us to make the object for the shape class. Let's run this. Let's see as dot info. Yeah, because it contains an abstract method, so definitely we cannot instantiate the abstract class, because abstract classes are made to be just the blueprint that we can use later and implement in another class. So let's just delete this and now run this. Yeah, so we have called the different classes, and it is telling that the each shape has different sides. So yeah, so this is the abstraction, that the methods without implementation which can later be implemented. And I have told that it's not something that language couldn't live without, but it is very useful and it is very good practice in OOP.